Peace, good people. This your boy, The Journey to Excel. We on day number 9 today. Day number 9, and I'm happy that I finally feel normal. For the last few days, I've been dragging. My energy was low. It was hard to push through, but I did. I haven't cracked or even thought about cracking my fast in these last days. The first days are the most difficult. Just your body getting used to not eating and not having any kind of nutrition come in your body. It was difficult at first, but now it's like I guess my body is used to it and accustomed to just living off my now it's pretty much just burning fat right now. So I guess we're just accustomed to being in burning fat mode, and I love it. So I did come off my soft dry fast yesterday, drinking my gallon of water. I always try to knock out a gallon of water a day. I gained back 1 point something pounds from rehydrating just off of water. But that's only water. So I know that is not fat. I know it's not something that's going to stay on my body, so I didn't let that upset me. Today it seems like my body is back to its regular cycle of after I drink, I have to go pee it out. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel more normal. Then yesterday it was like when you rehydrating after a soft dry fast, it's like your body just holds on to water. You don't even really pee that much. So that's kind of like not normal. But now we seem like we back to action, back to normal, back peeing regularly, back drinking my water how I should be, and hopefully the scale move back in a downward trend. But I don't get myself too hung up on the scale because it can be discouraging for some people. But I understand there's processes going on in your body that might not always reflect on the scale, but it might reflect on the inches you're losing, some body parts that's a little jiggly tightening up. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes of a fast that might not always equate to numbers lost on the scale. So just be mindful of that if you're fasting or going through this process, that there's always something happening no matter if the scale's not moving at all. So, like I said, I'm back to normal today, feeling good. Glad to have some energy, man, because that was really draining just to not have the willpower to just move how I want to move and do the things I wanted to do and just want to lay in bed. Like, that was starting to be irking to me, but like I said, we good. We good now. What else is going on today? Nothing major. Today just felt cool. Like, no detox symptoms really. A little bit of hunger pains, but it's like really low hunger pains. Like, not even anything to take note of. Called a little cramp, but that wasn't even nothing. It's just a normal day. It felt like my stomach just felt cool and it's just, focused. But I did mentally think about food today. Not the hunger pains that made me think about it. It was just something popped up on my timeline, or I think I was actually Google mapping something, and I saw like a restaurant picture of food, and then it made me click on their Google address and look through all their photos of the food, and I'm just lusting over this food like, dang, that looked good. And it just made me realize, like, I'm not even hungry, but I just miss eating. And that's crazy to me because now I'm 9 days into a fast. I see the weight coming off, but why are you still thinking about food, bro? Like, it should be over for that. And it just made me realize, like, though I'm not hungry, I just miss eating. And that's a bad relationship with food, And like I've said before, this fast is not just about losing weight. It's about breaking unhealthy relationships. And I know I have an unhealthy relationship with food that I really need to curb, because that is the reason why I got to where I'm at. That's why I'm 300 plus pounds right now. Unhealthy relationships with food. It's like some people could just eat something and be satisfied, and then there's other people that just want to gorge in it. And that was me for a time being. So I'm just trying to break myself of that. Like, just looking at that food was just making me realize, like, I gotta let it go. And I made the correlation earlier on my Facebook page that looking at food that looks so good for you and you used to get enjoyment from is like a bad ex-girlfriend. Like, they look good, they used to make you feel good, you had a good time with them, but then you think about it and you realize that relationship was toxic as fuck, and it's not the most beneficial for you. And she might have broke your heart, or you might have still get lasting problems, or bad feelings from her after y'all break up. But you realize that she wasn't no good for you looking back. And that's how I look at food now. Yeah, food tastes good, made me feel good at the time. I used to like to eat, but at the end of the day, what was it doing for me? You know what I mean? It wasn't benefiting me. All it was doing was making me more fat, more unhealthy, not liking my body, to the point where, I look in the mirror and it's like, fuck, like, depressed. And you just realize you gotta start doing something different. This is not the way you wanna go. And that's how it is. Like, you be with somebody for a long time and you thought you was happy with them, and you realize life gotta get better than this. So that's how it is with this food. Had to let it go, man. People ask me, Dad, you not eating for 31 days? Yeah. It's nothing compared to the 30 plus years of damage I've done to my body by eating unhealthy foods and drinking unhealthy drinks and stuff like that. So what's 31 days of putting a stop to all of that? It's nothing. But it's a process, and it's going to be a journey. It's not going to be I'm just where I want to be at after this 31 days. I got to follow this up with eating healthy and doing better. So it's a process, and it's going to be a journey. Like I said, this channel is called The Journey to Excel. It's called The Journey to Excel for a reason. Once I go from being a 3XL shirt size wearing guy to a extra large, that doesn't mean the journey stops. You know what I mean? It gotta keep going. Because if I stop there, I'll be right back to where I'm at. So that's all I gotta say to y'all. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to your boy. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And as always, keep grinding, keep pushing.